Okay, I'm working on this plane to get it to work. Well, is it all garbled on the stream? Let me check that real quick. Like, is it just my laptop that's doing it, or? I gotta watch the, gotta watch the ad for my own channel. I think I got it fine. I took off a couple of wheels, added a wheel. I think it's just the laptop that's messing up. Yeah, on the app it's right. Okay. See, how do I get rid of? Okay, that's how I get rid of it. Okay, let me just refresh my laptop then. Okay, I'm gonna try this. If this works, we're going to the North Pole. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this thing messes up. It's going to the left. Wish they'd fixed the landing gear. Just wonder if I'd put the other landing gear, if that would do. If it doesn't do on this try, I'm gonna do that. There we go. Finally, it goes to full throttle. Okay, I'm gonna angle back a little. I barely get off and it messes up. Jeb, you have failed me once again. At first, it was the landing gear. Okay, I have it tilted just to land on the runway because it messes up. But let's get rid of some of these wheels. I'm gonna try them, even though they're probably not gonna do right. Also, you see how it shows this image for the LY10? That's not the one. The new model is the one in front right there. As you can see, it does not look the same. The one that I'm holding right now is the old version of it. Okay, let's get this on here. Now those should be, and hopefully your mic was muted. Okay. Okay, it looks straight up and down, and it looks like it may be rolled a little bit. I can't tell if it's... It kind of has a slight inward. I don't... So I wish they would have a grid. Because these are off and then that's off. And let's see if I can just straighten it out a little. Why did it get rid of it whenever I click on that? No, I don't want that part. I want this one. Okay. So it looks like it's straight. Okay, I'm gonna save that. And, why did I do that? It's B, I gotta press B to do that. Oh, you can see now it's a new gear. Okay, no steering. Okay, hopefully that'll do. If not, it's gonna crash and burn. Also, it'd be raised up a little bit more than those other gear. I'm gonna try with SAS on. Oh. Well, it did better. Okay. Now to start flying over there. Okay, let's, oh, not drop my phone, that's one thing. Get this leveled back out over here. Yeah. Okay, now the slow journey. But once we get rid of these things, I'll speed up more. I'm hoping to collect some science on the way, but I don't think I can collect it like I want to. I was hoping to collect, well, let's see if the barometer thing says it, unless it just says while flying. One thing I wish they'd get rid of the high-pitched noise. Guess it's all gonna say flying at Kerbal. Those extra 2 fuel tanks should get us pretty close. Kinda. I'm gonna revert though, or not revert, but recover. Why? Why is it past the point of no return? No. We're not on some small moon. The North Pole's way up there. The small fuel pods. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get high and then get fast, and get higher and get fast. My other one had 4 engines and it was way faster. But it also took off with 2 solid rocket boosters and 2 more little ones. Okay, let's see if I can do anything. I want to say those last 2, one for the ground and one above the ground. So I don't think I can do the barometer while flying. Nope. Okay, temperature while over the grasslands, maybe. Flying over the grasslands, nothing. Okay. Crew report while flying over the grasslands. Yay, 3.5. And since it shows 3.5 and 3.5, I can just transmit, get the same amount. It slows down if I'm going up, or speeds up if I'm going down. Okay, I'm coming up on the fuel tank being empty. Bye. Kind of like I had little bombs, and dropping the bombs. Maybe something I could do with some of my other planes. They thought they would have landed by now. Okay, now we can speed up. Well, time, that is. And since we lost some weight, we'll gain a little bit more speed. Yes, very exciting. Let's see, crew report. Okay, we don't have anything there. Wish I could get out and do EVA stuff, like a soul sample here, but I can't land. if I got my engineer up, I could repack parachutes. But then I wouldn't be able to take off because the gear would break. But if I create a long-range VTOL, that might be interesting to work on later. Whoa. Barely press the trigger and it goes all kind of crazy. Let's see if I can correct that without dropping the time warp. And coming up on some hills. Okay, let's just check. Nothing. Okay, we're still in the highlands. Whoa. I want to get rid of that and not turn off SAS. Let's correct this. Otherwise, we will crash. You need to aim a little bit more to the left. Yeah, I'll be able to go over some mountains. Still need to get better stuff to get up into the upper atmosphere. Nah. Under a certain limit, you can only go up to 4 times as fast. You can't. It's not possible. You have to be stationary or at a certain altitude without the engines running to go up to 5 times or higher. Okay, what I'm gonna do is dip down and gain some speed, and then go back up and go back down, and maybe make the trip a little bit less time consuming. Either that or we'll just crash into the ground. Why are you rolling to the right? Get a nice view of those mountains coming up. No, these are the graphics for it. Yeah, that would be the PC version. Let's take a closer look at the mountains whenever we get near it. Also got to check and see if the crew report and stuff like that. See, I can find movement the left stick, but I can't do the triggers. Lag. This should probably still be over the highlands. Yeah. We'll get a nice view of those mountains. Okay, I should be over the mountains now. It's still the highlands. Okay, there's the mountains. Already got that one. I think I already got the goose and stuff. Yeah. And the barometer won't do. But what about the temperature? Yeah, I already got all those over the mountains. That must have been one of the lucky ones that saved. Okay, note to self, add more engines next time. We're pretty much right now entering the point of no return. Going back to the base. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. This is all Jebediah gets to see. Let's see. I think last time I tried this I went over that water. I was too far to the left, I think. Or I may be going in the wrong direction. No. I'm still going north. Wish I could get those survey points. But I'm just not able to reach the upper atmosphere right now. Those are the survey points. And right now it's bugged. You can click on it, but they don't do anything. Like, you should be able to click on it and it say navigate to or something. And it would actually put a little point on my nav ball down there. But to do those, I need to get up to 20,000 meters, and I can only maybe get to 1,500 if I'm lucky. I don't know if it's a difference between the console version and the PC version, but usually going into 4 times like this would make my planes and stuff go crazy. Like just pulling back right there, it would have broke it all up. Wonder if we'll have enough fuel. I added those 2 extra tanks and got rid of those once they got depleted. And it only looks jagged right now because I'm at 4 times acceleration. This plane handles really well. Just needed to go faster. Let's see, what kind of stuff are you doing? Right now, this is like try number 3 or 4 to go back to the North Pole and just get science up there. I need a little bit more science to get, I think, 1 more or 2 more things to get, I forgot what it was I was looking for in the research and development. So I can make me a good lander for the moon. And I'm having to do this like the 3rd or 4th time because my game keeps either crashing and not saving or just not saving in general. It's lucky if it saves, and if it doesn't save, it's like hours of work to do over again. Now, last time I went up to the North Pole, I used a plane with 4 engines, and it took off with solid rocket boosters to get me halfway there. This time I'm just going with a regular plane to see if it's actually possible with my design. And with the current bug with landing gear, I am not able to land by just using the landing gear. Yeah, I can try to make something crazy once I get to the North Pole. Jebediah is crazy. Oh, we're entering that site. See, if I was up at 20,000, I could do the temperature survey and get it. That means we're getting close to the North Pole. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything new. Gotta click on it 5 times just to get it to do? No, it's just grassland still. We're now leaving the site. Yay. Let's see, once I get back up level, I'll see how far I'm away from it. Okay, I need to head down the shore to go into the tundra area. Okay, crew report, anything new? Still the grasslands. So we should start seeing the snow soon. I think I can see it right up there. Yep. You know, I probably had enough fuel without those 2 extra fuel tanks. I'm gonna get up to the North Pole, plant a flag, get some science, then go back to the Space Center and make something crazy. Somebody in my party is playing Pokemon Go. I have 2 of those. I may not have enough fuel without those 2 extras. Okay, I'm gonna slow down time so I can get all this data that I can. Wish I could actually land. Get some surface samples and all that. I have to do that later, once they fix the bug with landing gear. Okay. Okay, that's just flying. I had to be down there to get all those on the ground. Let's see. Oh, I can get this one. Okay. Maybe the barometer? Nope, flying. I think this would just be flying too. Yeah, while flying. Okay, onward to the North Pole. So we need to head north. Yeah, where I live, nothing spawns where I'm at. If I go into town, there's a few here and there. A few Pokestops on the way. I've seen a couple of gyms in one of the bigger cities nearby. Uh-oh. We've kind of ran out of fuel. Wait, what did I get? Wait, yeah. Okay. I did not know I could do that. I'm gonna go back and do that because I reverted after I did that. You've broken the ocean depth record of all that. I'm gonna do that again. Because look how much money you get for that in science. So yeah, this is, that's wrong because that did not mean to save or anything. Well, I'm actually not on a team yet. I'm only level 5. Cause there's, yeah, but I'm not near a gym, so I can't pick any team. So we have ran out of fuel, and we are nowhere near the North Pole. But we'll still be at the ice cap, so I'll put a flag down as my failure point. I'm going to recover, and then I'm going to take this plane under the water and get those achievements, kind of, or not achievements, but world-breaking things. So I think the ice cap is 400 meters, but we'll have to see. It's so white. Okay, we're coming down. I think it was 400 meters, maybe 100 meters, somewhere in there, but due to the bug with landing gear, I'm not going to chance it. That's why I packed some parachutes. Remember one time I did this on the PC version, nothing but white. I was like, okay, I'm going to land soon, I'm going to land. And I already landed like 5 minutes before that. I was just coasting along. Well, we're going to land on the tail end. So let's check one of these above flying. It's just going to be flying in general. So let's see if I can grab a couple of these before we get all the way down. Crew report flying over the ice caps. We can actually send that one. Let's see if I can grab a temperature, which is probably frozen. While flying over the ice cap, we'll keep it. No, I'm not in sandbox. I am in career. Okay, we can't do the barometer until I actually land. Which... yeah, I am playing the console version right now. Okay, it must be 100 meters that I was last time. But I was all the way at the north. We're coming down only at 5.7, 5.8. It shouldn't break off the the tail fins. Oh, I can see my shadow. Dink. You can't tell it too much, but my lights are blue. Yeah, let's put the brakes on here. Okay, let's get the science while we're here. Observe the materials bay. Okay. Temperature while on the ground. It's cold enough to freeze water solid. You think? Oh, I'm playing the Xbox One version. And there's lots and lots of bugs. Okay, I got that and that and that. And let's do a goo. Yeah, goo, got that. Did I already do the crew report? No, I didn't. So I can just keep that since that. Okay, I need to EVA and get. Oh, there's the moon. So let's retract that. No, it's not free. It's $40. Okay, I can take a surface sample and EVA report. That'll give me. Why'd I do that? Okay, the surface sample, so I need to do the EVA report again. And that. So now we have everything that I brought with us. If the landing gear would work right, I could take off and go back and land somewhere else, but I don't have fuel anyway. So we got that. There's nothing. Oh, wait. EVA one more time. I forgot to do something. Hang on. No, the mouse is lagging because the game is actually lagging. Because, like, the shadows and stuff. Actually, I have it on 0.7, but the um, whenever I build stuff, it would be way too fast. Okay, site name. Let's see. So what should I name it? Jeb's failed North Pole run. I cannot type. Also, my fingers are too big for this keyboard. There we go. Okay, now get back in the plane before I freeze to death. Okay, Jep, get in. Oh, this thing is so buggy. And we've recovered. We got 44 science out of that. Got about got about 60% back. Oh, I didn't even notice up here. It's actually 61.2% back. Okay. And Jeb, no XP. You planted one of your first flags at home. Yay! Okay, now I reverted earlier, and I just noticed that it said something down there. I didn't know that was actually something that you could do. So I'm fixing to go to the ocean floor. I could do it in this one, but it acts crazy underwater, kinda. So I'm gonna save that just in case I didn't save it. And it was this one. Yeah, I don't even have to modify it. Let's see, is that the... Yeah, that's the one. Because it gave me like, what, $17,000 per world record depth or something. And science. Now, this is my original one. I shouldn't have to click anything. It should take off on its own. And it does. Whoa, 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 whoa. But it's the highly unstable one. Let's raise that gear up. Please be advised, we are going for... Well, we do need to actually get over the deeper part of the ocean. Why is it flipping? Okay, did not want to do that. We will go straight out and... maybe 30 seconds out be enough. I don't know why it goes to the left. That may be why. It bounced and skipped. Yeah, you can see the ocean floor right there, but we need to go where it's like 800 meters down. Okay, you can kind of see the drop-off right there. So we kind of want to aim in the middle of it. Oh, what's sad is earlier I went all the way to this little bitty island way over there on my plane, claimed it as my own, and then the game didn't save. It has been saving for a long time now. Okay, we should be out far enough. Now to safely land. Okay, I said safely. I think Jeb looks too happy right now. Okay, we gotta go slower than 120. Need to get down into like the 50s. I could probably do it at 70. We're going to be trying it at 90, it looks like. Or you know what? I didn't have the engine all the way off. That's what it was. Brace for impact, people. And now to go where no plane should ever go. Yeah, look at that. We're getting stuff up here. 10, 20, and we're getting a whole bunch of science and money and all that. Actually, since I think they may have added this to the game since I played it. Because there wouldn't be a world record thing right here if it wasn't in the game. Just I don't think you're supposed to do it with air-breathing engines. Really, what does it say? Yeah, it says we're getting all the proper stuff. You know what, I could probably raise the gear and put the light on now so I can see. I do not know. Carbon water. Well, I get 10 from that, so we'll keep that. Oh, there's the ocean floor. Oh, where'd everything go? Where's... Okay, there we go. I think the graphics just, like, gave up. What is it, like at 1,000 that it went away? Yeah. At 1,005, it goes away. Okay, now just to get back to the surface, but not leave the surface. I want to recover this so I can get all that other stuff. Let's check if I can do like a goo under here. Well, I can get some stuff. Wait, let's level kind of out real quick. Be a lot better if I had a mouse. Okay, I can't do that one. Hopefully we just pop up instead of flying up out of the water. And somehow create a submarine out of a plane. Oh, Jeb. Could have been funny if I could have got out and took a surface sample from down there. Okay, let's recover. At 14 science. No XP gained, but we got a whole bunch of money. Let's see actually what I got out of all that. For 10, 20, 80, 240, 750. Okay, let's see. Build something crazy. Should I build it with the rockets or with a plane? I was trying to build a glider from Stargate SG1, but it kept wanting to flip over and over and over and over. I remember one challenge on Reddit. Like, get to that other island as fast as you can.